I think it's critical. It's very important.
Yeah.
How do you feel about indoctrination by people that are educators? I don't like that at all. There's just two very different things.
Right.
And if you want to tell me that they're the same thing, I say F you.
Right.
Because they're not. Because there's a lot of crazy people that wind up being teachers. Someone said to me that, or read this, not all, the term groomer, a lot of people don't like that term online. They're very upset.
Yeah.
But they're real.
Right.
There are groomers. You don't like it? Do you not like it because you don't want children to be groomed? Or do you not like it because it's a pejorative that's used against the left? Which is, I think, more likely.
Yeah.
But here's what's more important. Not have people groom your kids. That's what's more important than you getting uncomfortable with this word because it's used by people on the right. Like I saw someone as an argument, someone who I think is an intelligent person, say that there should be a block against using the word groomer.
Unbelievable.
No, there should be no groomers.
Oh, Joe. You know, I think both of us are just like, wow, very strong words. We would never sit on our shows and be like, you. But that's where Joe is, and you need somebody to be like that.
He's so based. It's so funny to watch. I mean, did you see how his eyes are like bugging out? Like, don't groom the children and we won't use the words.
Exactly.
Common sense. Gotta love it. Gotta love it.
It really is. And I think what's really interesting about like the Joe Rogans and the Dave Rubins of the world is these are people who functioned from a progressive lens for so long. Mm-hmm. And now they're going through the same journey as so much of their fellow Americans, seeing this and going, oh no, wait a second, I'm not where I thought I was. They seem to keep moving. I seem to keep staying where I am. And now let's bring a light to this and highlight it and tell people. And people are flocking to him. They're not going to CNN and MSNBC and ABC to watch their news anymore. They're going to Joe Rogan.
Yeah, what is Joe Rogan's ratings? Like 13 times the amount of CNN's primetime program.
He has like 11 or 12 million average viewers for one episode. It's unbelievable.
It's so crazy. And I mean, this is just common sense, right? He, in this way, he's actually speaking for, in a sense, voters on both sides, parents on both sides, because that's how people feel. A lot of people are either just afraid to say it because they don't want the backlash, or they don't know how to verbalize it, or maybe they do know how to verbalize it and they don't know where their words will be most effective, where they can channel their activism.
Right.
I love it. I saw this video last night actually, and it made me laugh because I thought, I'm actually glad he used those words, because if you'd said it in a nicer way, in a more professional way, it just wouldn't have had the same hit.
Yeah, it's like where you have the James Lindsays who really take a microscope to it and really delve into it and explain it to you, you also need the Joe Rogans. Who are just like, F you, I don't want it, get it out of here. Now, the best part about all of this is that I think the left has trouble responding to the arguments that we're making. It's a very tough thing to defend, which is an amazing place that they've put themselves in, that they can't defend the very